Hello, everybody. I am Mrs. Jackson, tarot consultant and small business owner, Gentahila Tarot. I am here back for a brief time for at least maybe an hour. I will try to take any general readings, any free general reading from each person who is new to my YouTube channel and who would love to just to subscribe. So, if you wish, please do so if you're watching. I am Mrs. Jackson, tarot consultant and small business owner of Gentahila Tarot. And the deck of tarot cards I use for all my daily card picks and reports to my clients is this one, if you're wondering. This is the Witch's Tarot deck. If you wish to know where to buy them or more about them, please look in the description below. If you are new to watching my stream, earlier this morning I presented a general card reading, and that general card was a major arcana card, which means it is going to change your life in some way when you use that energy today, which was the Wheel of Fortune. And that energy is an energy that we bring out into the universe, or some people pray, some people have wishful thinking about certain things they're working on, maybe a project that they want to bring out, put out beautiful positive energy to change your life, right? And that Wheel of Fortune popped up today to show that we might actually see some of that positive energy coming toward us, and we're still putting out positive energy to keep accentuating it, to help us along with what we want to either change in our lives, or bring about to have positive, to bring in positivity for ourselves. And it's working. It's shown that today that it's working, and that we have to continue to keep on doing that, because remember, slow and steady wins the race. And so we've probably been working on things up to now, projects or whatever we've been doing in our lives to change the energy, change probably uh, a slow energy moving to something more positive, and something that will bring actually something to us that will change our lives in some way, right? So that Wheel of Fortune is there for us today, and we got to do what we can to keep throwing that positive energy out there. Just keep on doing what you've been doing. Maybe even find something today where you can add to that positive energy. All's good. Just keep positive. Now, again, if there is anybody watching from this what portion of YouTube, this category of YouTube for education, I believe this is for. Please, uh, you know, please subscribe, and please let me know if you would like to have a general reading, one free quick general reading, which means that my cards that I pick out for you will tell you what is happening in your life right now. And if you have a personal question to ask me, please send that via my business email, gentahilatarot@gmail.com, because that is where we'll have to set up an appointment to spend more time on that question. And we will do maybe a one-on-one video, or one-on-one if you want to do by phone. Any which way you like to do it, we'll have to set up an appointment, though, through my business email. That's the best way to contact me and to speak more privately with me. More personal readings do take time. They do take a lot more energy, which is more focused on a one-on-one setting. I don't prefer to do any personal readings via stream, because again, it's more personal on you, and I don't believe you want to have the whole world know what's happening, specifically through a personal question to know what's going on. But however, with that general reading I do for you, it'll be brief. It'll be just something quick to show you what's going on, and to maybe, hopefully, it'll connect with you. And if that connection suffices, and if you wish to know more about that reading that I give you, again, we can set up that appointment if you wish to do so. But please, with any question that you have, please subscribe to my channel so I can help you out further. Now remember, I'm going to be on till at least try to be up till 5, and because my schedule this week is going to be a little bit undecided. My husband is on vacation this week and next week, so I might have a very uneven schedule. So, because I might want to spend some time with my husband, and well, you know the rest. So, I will try at times during the week if I have time to come on here and to continue on the stream. So again, if anybody would like to receive a quick brief journal reading from me, which will be from my cards, just looking at your name, it'll be my cards dealing out what is happening in your life presently. And again, if it resonates, maybe we can uh, set up a follow-up appointment to get a better reading on that. If you wish to accentuate that reading, to find out ways to maybe find some more suggestions to help you in that reading, or maybe to change something that you didn't really like in that reading, that it probably, if it uh, agrees with you, but you might want to try to find a way to change some of that energy, we can always do that. Because remember, the cards tell you what's going on right now. If it's a general reading, it tells you what's going on right now. But if it's your question, that is going to change some energy, which means that I'll deal out the cards for that question. You'll see what's happening. And because whatever's happening at that time, again, you can change it, or you can like add to it, or take away some of that energy with the proper suggestions that that reading asks, gives you. So again, general readings give you what's happening now, what's going on, and with it, if you want to stay on that course of action, then you don't have to change anything with that reading. But if you hear that reading from that general reading, and you say, "Oh God, that sounds terrible," or "Hey, that sounds pretty good. Maybe I can add something more to it." Again, we can talk more in the future, dig deeper in that reading, and I can just give you suggestions as how to. Well, that is the cards will give you suggestions, which I will relate to you, and we can set up a blueprint for what you need to do to either change the circumstance or build it better. That's why I like general readings, because a lot of people think that a general reading is something that'll show you what's going to be happening for the rest of your life. Not really. General reading tells you what's happening up for like maybe 6 months. Because remember, every general reading that you receive from a reader, that doesn't last for the rest of your life. That it only lasts up to about 6 months. So if you think, some people have that premisconception about that. They're not quite sure how to understand a general reading or a reading in general at all. And usually it isn't specific like magic. People think that a general reading telling you what it is, that it's going to be something that magically happens to your life. General readings and readings at all give you tools to help you with your life, to change it a little bit, or to put something negative, put something positive to change a negative. So that's why I love tarot cards, giving people readings and readings for myself daily, because it 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 just gives you that tool to help you change things in your life. I mean, I know I've been saying that, but it's true. It does. Adriana, just a second. Hmm. Don't mind me, I'm just checking something. Okay. Okay, I'll give you a general reading. And nice to meet you. Oh, and could you please subscribe to my channel as well, please, if that's okay with you? Thank you. I'll deal out the cards and then I will tell you what's going on. Okay, Adriana. Okay, the first card that we receive is a Major Arcana card. This is what's happening now in your life, and this is the Fool card. And the Fool card, well, all Major Arcana cards are energies that we were already born with, and we use them to change our life. And the end result to use it will change your life in some way, and that change will go into your future. I will go more into this in 1 second. The present energy, the future energy that's coming up is the Three of Swords. Yes, I know it looks kind of bleak, but let's talk about it for a second. This is a minor arcana card, which is always a good thing. Um, Minor arcana cards are cards that have tools that we work with to change things. So don't let this be something that's going to scare you. The Three of Swords is a, like I said, a minor arcana card of swords suited. It's an air element. And this represents your thoughts, your thinking, your communication, and maybe setting boundaries for yourself in certain ways. And like I said, communication of all kinds, but also thinking and making decisions. But we'll get back to this in a second as well. And what you're going to be doing in the future, this is a minor arcana card. This is the Ten of Wands. It is a minor arcana card, a wand suit. It's a fire element. It has to do with action and putting that action into creative use. Now, this, of course, is showing it kind of doesn't look great, but this person is carrying wands, like carrying maybe extra responsibilities. And remember, this is a minor arcana card, so I will come back to this in 1 minute. Okay, so Ariana, this right here is, like I said, is the Fool card. And I consider this sort of like the free spirit card of the whole tarot deck. Now, this is showing that right now in your life, you're going through, you're taking life, I guess, by the horns. You're doing things sporadically. You're doing things in your own way. So it's sort of like your life, don't care about what others think. You're just going to go out there and do what you want to do. And right now, you are sort of, I guess, exploring. You're seeing what's out there for yourself. You're going out there into life. You're seeing what's happening, and almost like maybe a day-to-day thing to see what's going on. So because of this, with this Three of Swords, you're probably looking around and you're not really thrilled about what you're seeing. And this is kind of like a disappointment card, sort of a downer. It's not exactly not like it's not like an evil card or like a horrible card. Although in your circumstance, you're just not getting that that spirit that you're hoping for when you're looking around to see what's available for you, right? You're probably feeling a little bit maybe disappointed. You're not really happy about how things are going, but this is a good thing right now to see this because it can change. This is a minor arcana card. So anything like this, it can be big or small depending on how you're looking at it. However, again, it's a minor arcana card, so you can change this. So over here, for what you're going to be doing, This, as I said, is a minor arcana card. It's that Ten of Wands, and it's showing that probably where you are now in your life. Again, you're just going see what's available to you, and you're just sort of you're in like this situation in your life at this time where you feel like there's a lot of, I don't want to say burden on you, but maybe you're taking on a lot of stuff, or maybe you're has some responsibilities that you feel like you really have to work on, that you have to take on. Maybe it's a shift in your life activity, as in the summer is gone. Hate to say it that way, but the summer is going, and now we have to think about the future, right? We have to think about it's going to be fall. Maybe a little bit changes in your life. Maybe now it's like maybe you're a person who just got out of something, like a major life change, as in maybe you got out of school and like college maybe, and now you have to figure out what you got to do now for your future from here on out, or whatever type of life change that you're working on right now, that because of the free spirit card, it's showing that you have some type of time for yourself to maybe explore, maybe. And right now, it's not exactly the best thing you're looking at, and it's all new, kind of. So now it's sort of like there's sort of a slight burden on yourself. You might feel people maybe telling you to do this, do that. You feel like you have some responsibility that you have to move on a little bit. Take it slow. There's a connecting card to this, and it's showing. Here we go. The Wheel of Fortune. This card is a positive card. This is showing that you're throwing positive energy out into the universe. You want things to change for yourself. You need things to maybe become a little bit better, or you need to see some good energy, right? And you want things to work out for yourself, and you want to put that positive energy out there for yourself, and that's all good. You should do that, and that is what you're going to be doing. It might feel like a burden to you because it's probably new. It's something that feels like it's maybe a new responsibility. Take it slow. This is a good the Wheel of Fortune is a great card to put your mind and your thoughts to. Keep on putting out that positive energy. Remember, step by step. Nothing gets done within a day. Take your time, take some time, do some research maybe, try to write down a blueprint for yourself, and try to start brainstorming some ideas, because again, this Wheel of Fortune is saying that you're putting out positive energy, and you're trying to think of that, what kind of energies you want to put out into the universe. It's a burden. It may feel kind of like a big deal or a big burden on you. Again, step by step, a blueprint. Start to try to put your thoughts down, brainstorm, and again, have a checklist for yourself. Okay, so if you wish to receive some more suggestions on this, we can have like a deeper reading, but that'll have to be via an appointment, okay? And you can look on my website, gentlehealertarot.com, to see what I charge for readings. And I have a reduced rate on there now. So if you wish to look on there, if you wish to send me an email at gentlehealertarot@gmail.com, we can set up an appointment and discuss uh, future arrangements for that, okay? You're very welcome. I hope it helped. Okay, is there anybody here that's watching I missed? I will scroll up. Okay. Now, if anybody else is watching, again, I can give another general reading. Again, it'll be a short, brief reading concerning your life as it's happening right now. And if you can subscribe to my channel as well, I'd appreciate it. And I will be on here until, I'm going to try to make it till 5 o'clock. As I already mentioned, if anybody else is watching, that my schedule for this week and next week is going to be a little bit uneven because of personal matters I've got to take care of. So again, I'm here till 5 if you wish to receive a reading. And if you wish to know what type of cards I use for all my daily card picks and the reports to my clients, everything is in the description below. Oh, Susanna. I'm sorry, I didn't see Susanna. Suzanne. Let me see here. Suzanne, right? You still there? Suzanne, are you still there? Yes or no, please. Suzanne Boric, if you're still there, I will give you a general reading, okay? Any personal readings will come via business email. We'll have to set up an appointment for that, okay? You still there? Would you still like me to give you a general reading, Suzanne? If there's, is there anybody else who would like a free general reading? Let me know, please. I might even pick out somebody to ask me a question. Might be sporadic, might be one personal question. I am considering doing that soon. Not sure if it's going to be today or some other time, but if you do subscribe, I may sporadically give you uh, do a personal reading. Now remember, I don't know if you've been watching, but each general reading that I give, it's a tool of what's going on in your life right at this moment, and that those cards will help you whether you want to. It's sort of like a picture of what's going on, and if you wish to receive more guidance on that certain general reading, you can receive that. It's not something that's gonna dictate what your life is going to look like for the rest of your life. Each reading that is presented here from me, it only lasts up to about 6 months, and anything changes. So please don't get that misconception to think that if something bad is there, there's one bad card in that general reading that it's going to be end all to your life. It isn't. It only lasts for about 6 months, and anything in there can be changed if you wish to have it changed. Yes, you may. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. And I'm just taking down your name because I like to keep track of people. Okay, Nettie. I shall give you your general reading. And after I present them, I will explain them. Okay. First card tells you what's happening right now in your life. We have a minor arcana card. This is the Four of Swords, which is a minor arcana card, a sword suit. It's an air element, and it has to do with thoughts, thinking, communication of all kinds, and setting boundaries and limits for yourself. I'll get into this I'll get into this in a little while. What's going to be happening in your life card. This is another minor arcana card. This is a cup suit. It's a water element, and it has to do with love, empathy, giving, receiving love. It can even be about wanting what you need, what you want. This is the Eight of Cups, and it's shown a person walking away from something. I will explain more in a minute. What's going to be happening, what you're going to be doing. This is another minor arcana card. This is the Eight of Wands. It's a minor arcana card, wand suit. It's a fire element and has to do with action and putting that action into creative use. And as you can see, all these wands there, they look like they're in the sky, right? I mean, there's nothing below here. They look like they're flying in the sky. And I'll get more into that in a second. Okay, so what we are doing right now. You right now are in in an energy of maybe contemplation, maybe not doing too much yet. You're resting your mind, your body, and your soul. Maybe you have to. Maybe there's something in your life right now where you have to sort of prepare yourself, prepare your mind, kind of relax a little bit, try to relax because maybe there's stuff been going on and now you need to focus on something where it belongs more. Something has happened in the past or has been happening. Now you have to try to gain control of yourself, gain your thoughts, try to spend time by yourself to try to figure out what you need to do. You have to regain that energy back because probably you're so worn out from the past that you need to take some time off. If not time off for a vacation, time off, like find some time in your day, busy day, to just relax a little bit, to try to calm your mind and try to focus on yourself, to give yourself that peace that you need for a while. Why it pops up is because soon enough there is a situation where, see, as I told you with this Eight of Cups, this person is walking away from these cups. Now, they're either moving away from a bad situation or a situation that no longer works for you. And maybe you're looking for new answers because probably everything you've been doing, putting the answers into whatever you've been working on, just hasn't worked. And you're probably a little bit fed up. Or maybe you're just saying, I can't take it anymore. I have to rest my mind, my body, and soul. I have to give myself some attention to myself where I need it, where you need to be calm and think clearly. And why is that mandatory? Because whatever you've been doing or whatever has happened to you, you're trying to look for some new alternative. Maybe you have to look elsewhere to find some answers that you've been looking for or you've been trying to look for and just hasn't been working, right? So now you're going to be maybe doing some more research. Maybe you're going to be looking somewhere where you haven't thought of before, and now you're finally thinking, you know what, maybe I should go to this person, ask some questions, or maybe I should go to this place and see what they can offer me. Or again, maybe just looking online. Maybe there's something you figure it out, maybe from brainstorming. You're probably from relaxing yourself, your mind and everything, and probably with that meditation, if you will, maybe you're thinking of some better strategies for what you need to do to find answers to whatever you've been working on. And that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be looking for better answers, a better way to fix or work on that problem. Or you're probably just telling yourself, you know what, that problem I can't fix anymore. It's not going to be fixed. So you know what, you got to move on. Move on to something better, maybe. So right now, that's what's going to be happening is either you're going to look for something better or look for better options or better answers from where you have just not been able to work on. What will be happening? You are going to be looking for answers. This card, the Eight of Wands, is answers. You're looking, I mean, not answers that you're really going to receive yet, but answers you're going to be looking for answers. You might do that research. You might ask people things. You might find connections through people. But whatever those answers are that you're looking for, you're going to be now putting out that energy. You're going to be doing some work on that, which is good because this this is a positive card, which is always a good thing to look for answers to change your circumstance. And why does this pop up? This connecting card that came up is the Moon card. Now, don't be scared with this. Don't be scared about the Moon card. Although this is a this is a major arcana card, the Moon card, which means that the energy in this card you are already born with. You use it at any time whenever you need it. So, which means that this Moon card, once you use that energy and you look for answers and everything, the end result for doing that is going to change your life in some way and hopefully better too. And that change you're going to use into your future. Now, the Moon card, again, this isn't exactly supposed to be a scary card, although that you might look at it and you say, oh my God, it's a Moon card, it's an illusion. Oh no, this isn't right. This this card actually going with this is a very positive card because it's showing that you're trying to think about the future. Everybody has to dream, right? You dream about the future, you dream about things you want to change. And dreaming is the first step. And some people think, oh my God, I mean, I got to dream about this. Is it not really going to happen, right? People who dream and they wish things, basically praying, right? You're praying. And when you're praying, you're basically dreaming that you're putting out there what you want to dream of, like a better life. You're dreaming of like, I hope this works out and stuff. So you're hoping and dreaming, right? I know this isn't the hope card. I know you'll probably say, oh, the hope card is the star card. That's the hope and faith. This is also kind of a hope card. I mean, you're dreaming about the future. You can't do anything unless you dream about it. I mean, when you think about things, like you think, oh, I would love to have this or this, and you're thinking, how can I do to change it? Maybe I can do that. That's dreaming. You're starting out with a dream. Everybody starts out with a dream in order to like sort of brainstorm what you want to happen. So first you have to start dreaming about it and then start putting out that energy to have it happen, right? So this is all good. Keep on doing that, putting out that positive energy. And more you do it, more you'll find answers. It's not going to happen like that, or it's not going to happen tomorrow, but it's a start. This is starting that energy. So that's a good thing. Because right now, again, you're just starting to rest your mind, body, and soul to start thinking clearly. Because probably your mind has been so wrapped up in things that you just haven't been able to think clearly, right? So now this is your time to do that for yourself and to start thinking of possible and plausible answers to start working at getting that. Okay? If you need some more information on how to maybe achieve what you're trying to go for, we'll have to set up an appointment, okay? We're going to have to set up an appointment for a future reading, and you can do that through my business email, gentleheilertarot@gmail.com. And as I reiterated a little while ago, you can see the prices that I charge for readings on my website, gentleheilertarot.com, okay? Okay, Nettie? I hope that helped in some way, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad it helped. Lexi. Yes, you may. Could you subscribe, please, Lexi? I'd appreciate it. I'm glad, Nettie. Let me know if you subscribe, Lexi, okay? Thank you. Okay, Lexi, let me just write your name down. Okay. All right, Lexi. Okay, after I deal them out, I will tell you what each mean. Okay, Lexi. First card here is the present energy that's happening right now. We are with the Knight of Wands. This is a minor arcana card, a wand suit. It's a fire element and has to do with action and putting that action into creative use. I'll tell you more about it in a second. What will be happening is the Queen of Wands. Again, it's a minor arcana card, wand suit, fire element. And again, it has to do with action and putting that action into creative use. Get back to this. What you will be doing is the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is a minor arcana card, pentacle suit. It's an earth element and it has to do with making money, anything tangible that you do with your hands, preparing for the future, or making a stable life for yourself. And I will talk more about this in a second. Now, Lexi, right now, you are in a creative mood. You're very creative. You like to put your ideas into use. And as I always say in all my videos, which I don't know if anybody has watched any of my past videos or not, but This person is a knight on a horse, and you're saying, of course, I know he's a knight on a horse. Not all cards with horses are knights. So I just want to put that out there. This person, because it's on a knight, means that this person is constantly moving, right? And because this person has a wand in their hand, they're taking their ideas and they're constantly moving with them. They're constantly putting them into use, and whatever they develop for something in their life that they want to put into use or they want to develop, they're on the go. They're doing it. They're not sitting back and just let things just go as they plan. You put your ideas into use, and that's what you're doing right now. You're being creative. What you're going to be doing? Well, in the future, you're going to be becoming the Queen of Wands, which is not a bad thing at all. Depending on what you're trying to do, whatever, you're probably trying to become more social, maybe socially active. And this queen, of course, as you know, is a female energy. Everybody has this female energy, men, women alike. We just have to tap into it and use it. Now, this is showing that you will try to make yourself more approachable. You're going to be looking for probably social situations. You're probably going to maybe even look for connections too for certain things that you're doing. So this is always a good card to receive for something like that. So you will have that innate ability to go out there to, I don't know, maybe right now, let's see here. Maybe you're going to go out there a little bit and try to find a way for a job, maybe, or try to make connections with people, because that's what the Queen of Wands does, especially the King of Wands as well. They both have to do with wands and to owning that energy. And you're going to be doing that. You're going to try to look for ways to own your energy, to go out there and maybe, again, make connections. It could be for work, or it could be just for your own personal life. But again, I mean, even through that too, you could possibly be making connections to find a way to support yourself, to earn money. So, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be okay. Now, this one I got to elaborate on a little bit because it might look a little bit scary, but let's not go off the rail. This is the five of pentacles, as I said earlier. Has to do with money, and it also has to do with probably taking care of yourself. But look at this card. This is actually a positive card. I know you probably don't believe that, but look at this. This is a little bud of a plant or a flower that's trying to grow. This is you. This is a positive sign. It's whatever, maybe what you're going through right now. Maybe it could be something that you have to work on maybe for yourself, or maybe you have to work on maybe finding a job, making more money, whatever this personal reason for you is, which you're probably, maybe it has to do with money, right? So this is showing that right here, this is showing that that little piece there is you're surviving. You're trying to survive and you're looking for help, because usually this is anytime when this falls into a reading, it depends on where it's located in a reading. For you, this is for what's going to be happening, which means not that you're going to be desolate or anything, but what is going to be happening is that you're going to be looking for help. You're going to be looking for whatever strategy you have to do to probably succeed in the business world. You're going to be looking for those connections. And this is a good thing to show, because this is showing that you're definitely going to be able to succeed in some way. It's going to take a challenge, but you will succeed. And this is showing that you're going to succeed, because she's a powerful card here. The queen is powerful, and she's going out there to look for things, to how to change your circumstance. So the connecting card to this is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is showing what you're going to be going through, because it's showing challenge. This is a Wands card, and it's a minor arcana card. I don't want to confuse you here. Let's see, how can I do this in the best way possible? This is a Wands card, as I just said, and you're going to be doing this. You're going to be in competition, so to speak, but that's only because you're starting out and trying to find connections. So it's not uh, what's that word I'm looking for? It's not a surprise that's going to be this energy is where you're trying to oh my God, I'm losing my train of thought here. you're gonna try to succeed, and you're gonna it's gonna be again a competition. So because of this competition, you are gonna feel a little bit like you're trying to survive. You will survive though, because again, you're just starting out. We're trying to look for those connections. Keep on trying. That's what this card is showing up for. It's showing that you're trying, and as long as you look for those connections, you will be able to succeed. Okay. Again, it's going to be competition, and I think you already know that. So that's why you have that good energy of being that Knight of Wands, to going out there and you have full of energy and full of gusto. That's a good thing. You keep on going, look for those opportunities, find connections, and you will survive. Okay. And again, uh see, Lexi, again, if you want some more information on this, a deeper reading, please set up an appointment with me for a future reading. I'd appreciate that. I mean, if you can, okay? And again, my website is gentlehealertarot.com, okay? If you want to look up pricing and the other readings that I do, okay? I hope that resonated with you somehow. And I hope that the main idea of that is for you to keep trying and don't give up, okay? You're very welcome. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Queen. Okay, I shall, Queen. Just write your name down. Okay, Queen. Okay, and again, I will present the cards after I deal them out. Okay, Queen. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so the present energy that we have here, Queen, this is a minor arcana card. This is the Three of Swords. It's a minor arcana card, a sword suit. It's an air element, and it has to do with thinking, thoughts, communications of all kind, and setting limits for yourself. I will get back to this card in a second. What's going to be happening? The Sun card. Now, isn't this a nice card? This is a major arcana card, as you may already know, and the energy is already with us when we're born. We just need to use it at any times in our lives whenever we need it. And when you use this card, the end result will change your life in some way, and that change lasts into your future. And I will get to this card in a second. What you will be doing, another major arcana card. Now, this is the Karma card. I know everybody's seen the Karma card, and it might look different in other tarot cards because not everybody has the same type of tarot cards, and the art might be different. So in mine, it's called the Karma card, and it looks like this. And again, it's a major arcana card where, again, after using this energy, the end result will change your life in some way. It can be big or small, and that change will last into your future. Okay, now let's go back to the present energy. Right now, you're sort of dealing with some heartbreak, or maybe something just hasn't panned out for maybe plans that you've had, or something you've been working on, or something in general. Just it kind of let you down, and you're trying to get over this. And it's not going to be easy to get over a heartbreak, or something that disappointed you. Of course, I mean this is something that's workable, because thank goodness this is a minor arcana card, and thank goodness it starts here, because with this, when you as you gradually move along, it will dissipate in some way. All minor arcana cards do dissipate once you start working with that energy, have worked on it, and now it's going to start moving away. What will be happening? It's the Sun card. You have a general awesome personality. You have something within yourself that always looks for the positive side, and this shows it. I mean, this I haven't seen this. I mean, honestly, I haven't seen this card for a while for anybody that I've been doing cards for a while, and it's good to see this because not a lot of people generally have a happy spirit, and yours is. And this can't get any better than the Sun card, right? Things will get better. Those negative feelings you've been having, what has happened to you, is going to move away slowly. And I think you know that. And this is why it shows up that you do have that genuine, beautiful personality. People want to be around you. I mean, you just radiate. You radiate awesome. You radiate like really good energy, as you know that that's what this is. So I really don't have to actually accentuate what this means because I think you just know. You can actually feel it from looking at the card, right? And what's going to be happening? What will you be doing? What you will be doing is looking for the right answers. You're going to be looking for what is meant to be. And that is exactly what, well, the karma card, you already know what karma card is. I'm sure many people do. That this is, again, that innate energy from this card that we already have, we were already born with. And again, once you experience this, it will change your life in some way when you find out that karma. And of course, that is going to change your life into the future. I mean, it would do for anybody, right? So that's what you're going to be focusing on now, finding the truth, finding what's going to be coming to you that is supposed to be coming to you, right? Why this comes up, and I have a connecting card for this. Now, this does look a little bit distressing, but this is just something that you're working with right now. This is the Nine of Swords. It is a minor arcana card. Remember that. It's a minor arcana card, which means once you worked on this energy, because really it's just happening now, right? Once you worked on that energy, it will slowly dissipate and you will be finding your answers. So, right now, this is popping up because you're constantly thinking about the changes you want. You want that remedy. You want that thing that's going to change things to make things better for you, right? So, that's what right now you are actually doing. Of course, you already knew that. I didn't have to really tell you that, right? So right now you're really pondering how to change things, how to move on with your life. And with that, of course, it'll bring you the answers you want, the karma card. So that's what right now, that's exactly what you're trying to move towards. And you keep on putting out that positive energy as the sun card shows. That card, this that'll bring in you good energy. Think positive and do positive. I know that sounds so easy for me to say, but again, you have that positive personality, and all you do is put out good energy. So that's a good thing. So by doing that, you will bring in more positive energy for yourself. And what that is, right at this time, I can't tell you because this is going to last for about 6 months. However, I could give you some more information, but that's going to have to be in a deeper reading. So, like I said, this was supposed to be a brief reading, so I got you up to this point. So, if you wish to know more, to me to elaborate even more, we will have to set up an appointment, okay, via email, okay? The Nine of Swords energy is what is trying to get you to your destiny. So right now, the Nine of Swords is making you think over everything, and that will help you start jotting down information what you need to do to find that positive energy. So right now you are contemplating everything, you're thinking about things, and it's all muddled in your mind right now. So through all that thinking and everything, you will start trying to bring up some uh, creative uh, thoughts, creative brainstorming to write down different things, different ways to get to that positive that you need. But again, if you wish for me to help you more with suggestions to get there, we'll have to set up a reading via my email. Excuse me. Okay, so I'll have to prolong that to reinforce all that. And to give you some more information about that too, we'll have to set up a meeting through my business email, okay? But remember that you are getting through things here. You're getting through what you've been distressed about. And all that thinking, all what you're going through right now, you're going to be thinking of ways to get to that positive energy. So right now, that's where you are. You're right in the mode of trying to figure out solutions. And again, if you wish to receive any more of your solutions, you can check for my pricing on my website, Gentle Healer Tarot. I'll put that down here. Because I have all different type of readings, what I do. So it's all on my website. I won't reiterate it right now. You're very welcome, Queen. And you are a very positive person, which is a good thing. That helps you out a lot. So it's always a good thing. Positivity helps wonders for anybody, for everybody, even for me. Some days I have to think positive, right? But that's where I actually always refer to my tarot cards daily to help give me that positivity that everybody's looking for and I'm looking for. We have to all stick together. And as you know that metaphor, we all have to bring each other up, right? Everybody's in this together every day. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I always like helping people with my cards because they do give excellent information. And sometimes they can give a lot of information. So sometimes that's why I have to schedule appointments. And if anybody's ever had a reading before, a full length reading, they know that it doesn't take 15 minutes, right? It takes about an hour in a setting where it's quiet. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to find places like that for myself to be able to do that, but I can do it in my office via email, via maybe phone, via video. I know a lot of people like the video conferences, video readings, which I'm open to do. And if you need any more information, please look at my description below. It's all there and it's on my website. But I do these now because I know my cards have been telling me that everybody needs a little bit more from me for my readings. Although it's kind of not intimidating, but it's kind of I don't know. I'd call it the Ten of Wands for myself. That's I don't want to call that a burden, but a lot of people who read cards, they do have to put in a lot of energy to do these readings, especially this kind of a setting. They probably tell me any other person probably say, no, we can't do this because a deeper reading has to be one-on-one with the person in private, and that is usually how it works. But seems like nowadays everybody needs social media with this, although I'm not really complaining. However, a lot of people, I can understand the free readings, but a lot of people just want that and that's it. And if you have a small business of your own, some people, give out, free samples, but they can't give out free samples all the time because they can't support themselves. And that's kind of where I am at here. So hopefully with your subscribing and maybe wanting maybe to elaborate more on these readings I give you, or if you have a personal question to ask me that's other than the reading I gave you, we can always set up that appointment. And I reduced the price on my readings because, well, from observing what's been happening in the world, observing how the hardships are going on and hardships with people just trying to find a job, I'm trying to balance things out. So, everybody has to help each other out here. So, I'll give up free samples here and there, but it can't always be, everything can't be for free. That's why during this stream, I won't be doing a stream almost every day. There are some days I'm gonna have to do some other things, so just want to let you know about my schedule. So if you don't see me after this for maybe a few days or so, my husband is actually on vacation, so I might actually take some days off from doing this to be with him, which is all good. So if anybody else would like to receive a quick general reading, please let me know. I have 15 minutes. I'm going to stop this at 5. So please let me know. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll give you a quick general reading. And again, if anybody is watching and they wish to actually receive a private reading with me, something other than a general reading, then we'll have to set up an appointment, okay? I have to support myself somehow. Sure, okay. Could you subscribe, please? I'd appreciate it. Paul, did you subscribe? Paul Grimman? Let me know if you subscribed or not, and I'll give you your free reading, Paul, okay? Okay, Paul, let me know if you subscribe, okay? Okay, let's see here. I'll take the next person. Rachel Trackstar. Okay. This specific question will be the only question one personal question I'll take, okay? So I did say that I'll sporadically take somebody with a personal question. Yours will be it, okay, Rachel? Okay. Let's see here. Okay, your personal question. Let's see here. For D and U. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Rachel. Right now, for D and U, right now, we have the Four of Swords, which is a minor arcana card, sword suit. It's a air element and has to do with thinking, thought, communication of all kinds. I will get back to this. What's going to be happening? Five of Pentacles. This is a minor arcana card, Pentacle suit. Oop. Something popped up on my computer. This is a minor arcana card, Pentacle suit, earth element, and has to do with the earth, has to do with money, has to do with finances, and doing anything with your hands to mold it and make it into something for your future. I'll get back to this card. What will be happening, what you're going to be doing. Three of Pentacles. This is a minor arcana card, Pentacle suit. It's a earth element again, and again, it has to do with making money, making something for the future, to a structure for your family, and preparing for the future. And I'll get back to this. Okay, now, well, Rachel, this card is showing that right now, the between D and you, things are kind of going steady. You kind of looks like you might be waiting. You're kind of resting, so to speak, your mind, body, and soul. You're sort of, I think you're waiting for something to happen. It's kind of like you're hoping something may happen, and you're just sort of biding your time. You're waiting. You're trying to ease your mind, and you're trying to like even save up your energy, kind of, and you're just sort of waiting, basically waiting. So let's see what's going to be happening. What's going to be happening is the Five of Pentacles. As I said, it's a minor arcana card, and this is you here. Whoops, wait a minute. From looking at my monitor, it's kind of hard to see. This is you. It looks like you're kind of holding on. You're trying to survive. You're trying to have things change a little bit for you. You feel almost like you're isolated, or you feel a little bit hurt that something hasn't happened yet, that you might be even a little bit without money as well. However, you want something to change. Right now you feel so like you're just holding on for dear life. And but the reason why this pops up though is showing that you do have positivity, that you can still look for hope. You can still if you're looking for that solution, you can find it, but you're still holding on, trying to figure out what to do, right? What's going to be happening, what you're going to do. Three of Pentacles. Now, this again is a minor arcana card, and I said a pentacle suit. You see there's three pentacles here, and you see this person here looking like they're diligently working, right? These three pentacles are showing help, working with others, getting information, maybe taking information, giving them some information. This is showing me that soon enough, as you move along, you might be getting information from people, like advice. You may ask people for some help, maybe for some general advice to help you in the relationship that you're trying to either start, or that's not quite rapidly evolving as you want it to evolve. So yeah, you're probably going to be looking for some help, looking for some assistance, right? Why this pops up is because this connecting card is the Four of Wands. You're looking for this. You want happy in your relationship with D. You want to do whatever you can to make things come out nice, to come out good, and maybe even hopefully something more than that. And you want to be able to celebrate, right? But to do this, you might need to look for some help, some extra advice, figured out like maybe how to communicate with that D. Um, but you will be looking for some more information. You definitely will be looking for information where you can, anything where you can work through how to maybe communicate better with D and find out what's going on, and to like make things work better. But that's where you are right now. And that's a good thing that you're trying to do some work on it, because you probably need to find some outside help, somebody who doesn't really know you, to give you some real good logical advice that you could really use for your relationship, because everybody needs help in your relationship from one time or another, even if maybe you not in a relationship really, but you want it to work. Or if you are in a relationship and it's not quite working out the way you want it to, and you need that extra or that extra help, it's always a good thing. I mean, it's never bad to ask for help, and to get some of that extra um, you know, uh, suggestions from those people, and it's always a good thing. And this is a positive card too, the Three of Pentacles. But all of this is kind of positive. You just look like it's kind of moving along, and you're trying to put some more good positive energy into it. You're on the right track. So so if you want to have any more information about this, get into it deeper, we'll have to set up an appointment, okay? So right now you are working on it, and this is where you are. That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be working on it, putting more positive energy into it. And if you want more information about how to do that, if you want more suggestions, again, we'll have to set up an appointment through my business email, gentlehillatero at gmail.com, and we will discuss this more in private, okay? But just remember, you're on the right track and you're looking for answers. That's a good thing. Always just keep looking for answers and keep working on it. So that's where you are now, generally. Okay, let's see here. Wow, I'm just about done here. I only have like 4 minutes left. So, again, if anybody wants to accentuate the reading, if anybody who I haven't received, who I haven't uh, taken, given a general reading to, you can send me, if you still want to get a reading, you can send it through my business email, gentlehillatero at gmail.com, because right now I'm almost out of time. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate it. And with subscribing, you can send me that business email to get that general reading, will be a free reading. If anybody just popped up late now, you can just send me that email and say that this is for a free reading and I subscribe to your channel, and I'll do so through your email. Again, if anybody wants a full length reading, something with a personal question, set up an appointment with me via my business email so we can talk about pricing and talk about the length of time I can give you for that. Please go on my website, gentlehillatero.com, to find out the readings I do and the pricing I have there. So I'll leave it at that right now. There's really no more time for another reading. So I hope I helped everybody who I gave a free reading to. And again, if you want to expand on that, please send me a business email and we'll set up an appointment. Thank you all, and please take care and stay safe. Bye.